Titans fans, Titans Nations, what's going on? We are back for another episode of the Right Titans podcast. We are your host, J Maul,
Trigger Trey.
and we are the Wright brothers coming to you live. Another L. 1-5.
1-5.
Did we see it coming?
Not really. Not really. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Coming into the season, we were like, oh my God, L'Jarius Sneed, Kenneth Murray, Lloyd Cushenberry, Calvin Ridley.
Yeah.
We was like, oh, Tyler Boyd. Like, we was like, oh my God, Rand is cooking. Like, that was the meme for the whole offseason. Rand was cooking. No one thought we would be 1-5.
No one, not at all. We certainly did. Now, I know we had a tough schedule at the beginning of our season, but 1-5?
Yeah, 1-5.
I didn't see that coming. 1-5. So we dropped another one against the Bills. I mean, we weren't really worried about their team, but Josh Allen, and he showed us why he's Josh Allen in the running for MVP this season, because he spanked us.
Yeah.
He had a good old spanking. And it hurt.
Keon Coleman had a career day.
He'd been quiet the whole season. And then all of a sudden they just walking down the field, left and down. It's I don't know what to say. Yeah, I don't know what to do. However, but Titans fans, I'm excited.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you why I'm excited, because right now the draft is so far away that it's hard to get excited about the draft. We can do mock drafts, which we'll probably have to cover within the next couple of days, to be honest with you.
I've already started. I've already started.
Got your quarterback of the future, maybe.
We'll say that for another episode.
But yeah, the draft is too far away right now. And it's kind of like, dang, we're 1-5. We on literally the brink of just out of the playoffs right now. So why am I excited? We get to see these young boys play. D-Hop is gone, which hurts. But right now we wanted, and I think we had a discussion about that too. Maybe Rand's got something cooking.
Yeah.
That way he told D-Hop, hey, listen, go get you a Super Bowl ring.
Go get you one. Come on back.
1 year. Come on back.
Come on back.
Just get you a ring because you deserve it.
Yeah.
Come on back. Maybe not. That's just wishful thinking. But D-Hop is gone. D-Hop, he's gone. We have Treylon Burks is on IR. Yeah, Trey, what's going on? Appreciate you coming in live with us. But yeah, Treylon Burks is gone. So Calvin Ridley, he's got a hurt foot or a hurt toe or something like that. So he may be out.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? We get to see these young boys play. Jaquan Jackson, what you got?
Yeah.
Oliver.
Bryce Oliver, yeah.
What you got? Mason Kinsey.
Only the one we can never get rid of, Mason Kinsey. This is your time.
Is it wishful thinking? I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, we want to see Mason Kinsey because when you allude to Mason Kinsey, you just think of punts. But now you think of Mason Kinsey in wide receiver Mason Kinsey. He might be a little bit better. So removing the punts from him, because Jaquan Jackson got that on lock. Whether you if you don't watch any other football, Jaquan Jackson is actually doing pretty good. Oh, what just happened? There we go.
Yeah,
back.
Yeah.
But Jaquan Jackson is actually doing pretty good.
Yeah, so I mean, hopefully we get to see these boys play. And then on the defensive side, we got rid of Ernest Jones. So now that I did not see coming. Ernest Jones leaving. I mean, we picked him up, and then all of a sudden we traded him away. I'm gonna take over on the screen real quick while Trey gets back. But yeah, I mean, what are we gonna do now? But Cedric Gray, he's not gonna be back this game, but he will be back for the next game. And that's why I'm excited. So we got a few studs out here who's gonna probably show us what they're made of. And again, going back to the game, and we'll cover the Lions game as well, because I don't see us winning that game. Comment in the chat if you think that we gonna, somehow make it to where we get a dub somehow, some way against the Lions? I don't think so. I don't think so whatsoever. But again, what we gonna do? The draft is too far away, but now we get to see what this team is made of for real. Because right now it just doesn't feel like a Titans team. It just doesn't feel like us. It doesn't feel like
Yeah.
it's just a lot of random people that we threw together, tried to do some type of Avengers, but we look like the B squad. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so um but yeah, I guess we can cover the Bills game. There's really not much to cover, to be honest with you. We can't ask the defense to help us win games all the time, as you saw that. We got to put
Yeah.
points on the board. You see
Got
the
to.
Lions, you see the Seahawks, and you see all these teams winning. They're not winning because it's a 17-14 game. They got to put points on the board. Lions scoring 41. The Bucks, they
Yeah.
score 45 points a game. We got to put up points in order to win in this league, because our defense just not gonna. You can't expect the defense just to ball out every single game. Even though we got some studs, it's just too much of an ask.
Yeah. It was like we pieced the puzzle together, but we didn't have the image. Like I said earlier, we had the puzzle pieces, but we just didn't have the vision. Like all these free agent signings, like it looked good on paper. On paper, we looked third, like getting into the playoffs for sure on paper, but it just didn't play out like that.
And so I got a question for you too. How do you feel? Because I got my take on it. How do you feel about the D-Hop trade?
Honestly, I feel like we could have gotten more. Devontae Adams went for a third or conditional third or something like that. Amari Cooper went for a third. D-Hop for a conditional fifth. I feel like it should have been a conditional fourth at all. But you don't know what Rand Carthon has. We have like 3 4th-round picks. Maybe he can turn them 3 4th rounds and a player or something to like a second. Like Rand Carthon is capable of that. Look what he did with Ernest Jones. Turned next year's 5th into this year's 4th and a 6th and a player.
Yeah.
So like Rand Carthon, I'm seeing people fire Rand Carthon. Rand Carthon isn't it. But leading up into the season, you're like, oh my God, Rand Carthon is making all these moves. Oh my God, Rand Carthon is spending the money that we've never seen a GM do ever before. Oh my God, Rand Carthon draft picks are actually producing this year. Oh my God, Rand Carthon this, Rand Carthon that. But as soon as we start losing, it's fire Rand Carthon. No, Rand Carthon is definitely not the problem. That's the last person Amy is going to fire. Because on paper, Rand Carthon is making moves. But looking at our team, it's just not panning out to what Rand Carthon's vision is. And I feel like he couldn't have a better move than what he's been doing.
I feel like in previous GMs, it would have been different. It would have been, hey, let's see if we can save the season. Let's see, let's plug some people in. Let's try to get, more. Right now, Rand Carthon's like, hey, listen, look, we ain't got it this year. And that's okay.
Yeah. And he gave us a shot. He gave us a shot.
Gave us a great shot. We thought, what I'm saying? Everyone thought, the team thought, the fans thought, we thought.
We had a shot.
But 1-5 and looking where we are right now, and now we're looking at the injuries as well. He's like, hey, listen, I don't know if we got it. Let's go ahead and figure out something that,
and
we got picks for the Ernest Jones. D-Hop. I wanted a little bit more. My take on it is that I honestly think that we will be better without him. Not saying that he's a bad receiver, but he's one of those receivers. I think he's a number 3 receiver now. Can he take the top off the defense? Not necessarily. Not anymore. I mean, a little bit. Can he create that separation? Yeah. It's all right. It's there. Spectacular catch. I mean, if the ball is in his area, he's going to catch the ball. That's just one thing for sure. But I mean, I think he's going to thrive in a Kansas City type offense. He will thrive in one of those big time offenses because one, they're going to create plays designated for him. He doesn't have to be the man. Patrick Mahomes is the man. Travis Kelce is the man. They got a whole offensive line that can just move people out the way. He don't have to be the man. All he has to do is just contribute and he'll be fine.
Yeah.
In our
Like
offense, otherwise.
Yeah. Like going back to all of these trades, we're getting back to what Rand Carthon knows best, and that is the draft. Look at his last 2 drafts. Peter Skoronski, that wasn't his pick. He would have went with Zay Flowers anyways. But Peter Skoronski, J.C. Latham, Trevondre Sweat, Jarvis Brownlee Jr., Jaquan Jackson, Tajay Spears, even though he's been banged up a little bit. But those are every one of Rand's Carthon picks are either starting or have a pivotal role. The 7th round rookie, our edge rusher, I forgot his name. Jalen Harrell, he's producing. I think he just had a sack last week, if I'm not wrong, or a tackle for loss. And so, like, 7th rounders are producing.
Yeah, absolutely. We got Jarrell. Ain't no Oliver's good at football. You got Ed Oliver over there by the Bills.
Yeah,
that's an Oliver. I don't know any other Olivers, but that's about it. But
Ed Oliver.
I mean,
holding it down for all the Olivers out there.
It's the excitement that we get as Titans fans. Okay, we got Oliver coming out. That's going to be catching some football. So that's just what you get with the 1-5 team right now. Yeah, and then we got another comment. Sunday going to be a massacre for real. I wouldn't want to cover that. Yeah, it may be. I wouldn't be surprised that it is. I mean, now granted, I think Jameson Williams, he will be out next game because of a 2-game suspension. So that sucks. But again, you see what like I showed the last podcast, you saw the plays that they're running. They're running receivers at wide receiver, quarterback. You got quarterbacks at safeties. You got coach playing offensive linemen. They're doing everything.
Yeah,
you prepare for that. You can't. But I feel like it's one of this may be one of those games to where the Titans just somehow figure out to win, and then it's like, oh, wait a minute, what's going on?
Yeah.
No, it's even if we do win, don't expect too much out of it. But I do see us losing this game, to be honest with you.
Yeah, see us losing, but it's one of those things. Don't count the Titans in the game, but definitely don't count them out. Like we've been saying that for years. Everybody in the Titans fan base knows. It's always that little glimmer of hope for the Titans that we might be able to sneak a win out of any situation.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, again, you just never know with us. You can always bet on a few things. There's taxes, death, and the Titans just gonna somehow just surprise you, whether good or bad.
And Mason Kinsey is gonna be on the rise.
We are hoping. I need him to be elevated as of yesterday because I need to see him play. He's been on this practice squad for about 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 years now. It's time to put him in the game because I want to see Mason Kinsey play. Mm-hmm. And now we get to see Jaquan Jackson as well. Right now, I think Tajay Spears at running back. I think he's still hurt, so we're going to see a lot of Pollard and a lot of Chestnut as well. Will Levis looks like he may be out. I think they're going to give him another week to play.
As they should.
It's going to be plugged in probably the next game or the game after that, and he's going to finish the season out to see if this is the quarterback of the future. You got to find out. I don't think he has enough tape. I don't think he has enough games under his belt. You got to figure out if he's going to be the one that you want to put on your team. And at the end of the season, we got enough film, enough tape, enough games to say, I don't think you're the guy yet. I don't think you're the guy at all. You are the guy. Maybe you need more coaching, or you know what? It's just failure. Total failure.
If you think about it, Josh Allen didn't have the best rookie season.
Right.
My personal goal, Peyton Manning didn't have the best rookie season. So his other quarterbacks like Baker Mayfield just now starting to produce. Frat Stafford just now starting to produce. Like it's a couple players out there that needs like 5 years in order to like develop into the quarterback that like a franchise quarterback. And so sometimes it takes time, but Will Levis has the opportunity now to really just show what he has. And also going back to Mason Rudolph starting, I told y'all I don't want Mason winning because now everyone's all the start Mason over Levis. What are you thinking now? they're going back to the start Levis, because if we're going to tank, might as well tank with Levis or see what we have in them. So
yeah,
that's pretty much it.
And it's tough because the thing is that we got Will Levis second year, but we surrounded him with players who've been in the league and who have experience, which is what you want. But right now, they're ready for a Super Bowl. They are ready to win. They are here because they thought that we had a great chance of going it all the way. And so that's why they came here. That's why we went to go get these playmakers. Unfortunately for Will Levis, it looks like he may need some more time. And so one end, you got these players who are inexperienced, like Will Levis, who may need some time. On the other end, you got these playmakers who have been in the league for several years. It's time to win now. So they ain't got time to wait. And so right now, it's just not really mixing well. But you may just have to give Will Levis some time. It sucks, it really does, because we want to win now and we put the pieces together to win now. We just may have to wait a little bit longer. And I know as Titans fans, we've been waiting for a long time.
Ooh.
And the times that we waited, we thought we were there. We were literally right there. And we can go back into that Kansas City Chiefs AFC Championship game. And I know we are upset still about that. We are still upset about the Bengals game, Jarrell. I'm looking at you. The season that y'all went to the Super Bowl, we're still upset about that. Tannehill throwing 3 picks, 3 interceptions on that game.
And I'm going to still defend him to this day.
McPherson over here kicking a game-winning field goal. We're still upset. There's a lot of things that we're upset about, but again, all right.
Chill.
Another topic, but but yeah. So right now we just may have to wait, and that's just the hard truth of it. Can we come back? Possible. You see us winning. I mean, in order to get to the playoffs, we got to win basically at least 8-9 straight.
Yeah.
You think we're going to do that with our schedule that we have?
We got the Patriots. That's one. Better be one. Better be one.
They may have to put their third string quarterback in. I don't know. It better be one.
It better be one.
Because all the talk about let's tank. Let's go ahead and tank, and that way we can get a top. I am just not for tanking. If we are bad, let us be bad, but let us go down swinging. I am not for tanking. It's just not the way to do it. I just don't like that thought. It's boring. Yeah, it's just like, what type of franchise are we creating? What type of culture and atmosphere are we creating? I don't want that. So if we're going down swinging. Oh, we got Devin in the chat. Appreciate you joining, buddy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but we're gonna see. And so that's really all I had for real about the Titans. But any thoughts?
No, it's just time not tank, but just lose games pretty much. Like, if there's a 1-score game, lose it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Put up a fight, but lose it.
Go for it on 4th and 10. Go for it.
Yeah, go for it. Like, don't make it obvious, but when like here and there, but lose that close game.
It's okay.
Lose that close game.
We won't be upset. I mean, right now, I mean, we can't get,
we can't be more upset than we already are.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. I'm just saying, sign my bandwagon waiver eventually. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just sign my bandwagon waiver, send it to the league officials.
But before we go, we got some trivia for those that are in the chat.
You need to start telling me about these trivias, because I'm not doing my homework. You
never know. So you got to be ready. But for those who are in the chat, for those who are watching this video as well later on, see if you can get these right. We got 3 questions here. And so I'm going to pull it up, because the first one, let's go ahead, add it to the screen. Can you guess this one? Which running back duo was known as Smash and Dash?
Hey, hold on. To this. Whoa. Whoa.
He ain't never done
Whoa.
homework. Is that true?
Chill out now. Chill out now. I don't
Mama,
want to
I'm
talk about it.
telling.
Whoa, whoa.
No,
I
I'm just
hope you're
playing.
not
I'm just
watching.
playing. She don't think she watching on this one, so you good.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, which running back duo was known as Smash and Dash? If you know it, put it in the chat. If not, Trey, do you have an answer?
I do have an answer. I do have an answer.
Give me
We
that answer.
know who the Dash is. We know the Dash is CJ2K. But Smash, most of y'all don't know. But it's Lindell White.
Ooh, that boy was good. That was, I'm telling you, that was a good duo right there. When I say Lindell White, Smash and Dash, I mean, all you got to do is just let CJ2K give it to him, throw it out the backfield. Once you get into that goal line, you already know, Smash and Dash. Yep. That was a duo. That was one of the probably the greatest duos in Titans history, if I had to say.
Yeah, definitely.
And then we got our next question right here.
Dang, DeAndre, look at what you had. Look at what you started. Dang.
Nice.
She gonna make me end the podcast early. Hold on. Let's
right.
get through.
Let's just go ahead and get through this, right? Who has the most punt return yards between these Titans? You got
Mark
Dexter
Mariani.
McCluster, Pac-Man Jones, Adoree Jackson, and Mark Mariani. If you know it, put it in the chat. These are
Mariani
some really
was electric.
Yep, everyone was electric, to be honest with you. I mean, you had some
Pac-Man Jones.
Yeah,
I feel like
Pac-Man Jones.
I feel like Pac-Man wasn't here long enough. Mark Mariani was here a little bit longer. Adoree Jackson didn't have the longest run. I'm gonna go Mark Mariani.
Mark Mariani.
I think I might go Mark Mariani. I'm not sure. Let's see
if you're watching this. See if you can get 2 out of 2 correct. Drippy E says Dexter McCluster. We got that answer. At first, I was a little confused on this one, but with this one, we have none other.
Let's go. Y'all
Mark
need to
Mariani.
listen to me. I see you, mama, in chat.
She said Mark Mariani. Shout out to J Bug. That's one of her favorite players back in the day was Mark Mariani. Yeah. So we had to throw him on here. How you say it again?
Mariani.
We had to throw him on here real quick. So shout out to Mark Mariani for all those punt return yards. It was over, I think, 1,300 yards. Correct me if I'm wrong. Pac-Man Jones came in a little bit up under that. And then Adoree Jackson, Dexter McCluster finished, I think, 10th and 16th respectively. So shout out to Mark Mariani. I think he's top 5 when it comes to punt return yards.
Okay. Shout out Mark. Hey, I just had a feeling it was Mark.
And so we got this next one right here. This is a little bit different. And so this is guess what happens.
Okay.
Guess what happens. So we have the Eagles, Titans.
DeAndre might be able to get this one. He knows random stuff like
23 Eagles, Titans 20. Overtime. 17 seconds left in overtime. 3rd and goal. Marcus Mariota at quarterback. I think we have Dion Lewis at running back. We have the receivers, trips left. We have a tight end on the right going out for a pass. What happens? Do you know what happens? I need specifics.
Is this the one Mariota throws it to himself?
Mariota throws it to himself. Okay, we got that answer.
But it gets deflected. He catches it and runs it for a touchdown.
Could it be that?
Is it that? I don't know.
That?
I really don't know.
If you want to guess in the chat, I'm gonna give you a little bit more time.
Hey, get a chat some time. They thinking.
They're thinking. Even if you're wrong,
a couple more seconds.
Just go ahead and guess. It's okay if you get it wrong.
Give them a couple more seconds.
Nice and fun. But you can even tell me who scores a touchdown. What if it's a run? If it's a pass? If it's a pick?
Okay. I'm wrong.
That was against the Chiefs.
Okay. Let me reevaluate then.
Maybe we have to reevaluate this one.
Okay, we'll go Eagles Titans, right?
23-20.
Overtime.
17 seconds left.
Mm-hmm.
3 seconds on the play clock. And it's third
I have
and
no
goal.
clue. I have no clue. We're gonna just say I don't know. Slot receiver on
Man,
the out
pass
route.
deflection, right pylon, random guess. I like that guess that DeAndre put it up on here. Right pylon. Let's see what happens. Marcus Mariota run and scores a touchdown. Hey, I keep putting it away. There you go. Let's see what happens then. That ain't it.
I really don't know this one. Let's see.
Blitz coming. Mariota throws in the end zone. Man is there. Touchdown! Titans!
Head top.
Corey Davis.
Touchdown catch at Nissan.
Oh wait, look at that! Look at that O line. Ben Jones,
Yeah,
Taylor
we gotta go back. Let's just look at this O line. Taylor Lewan,
Hey.
All Pro, Pro Bowler. Ben Jones, All Pro.
Ooh, Dennis Kelly. I'm pretty sure we had Dennis Kelly that year.
There.
I was the right tackle.
Yeah, someone else in there. I gotta go look at that because man, that was a pretty good offensive line.
Got the right side of the field. Hey man, there we go.
There we go.
Got the right side of the field right. Yep, narrowed it down. We did ask for specifics, so
yeah,
hey,
you did. Yeah, you got the right side of the field. You were right about that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that guess. But yeah, that was Corey Davis's first ever football or touchdown for the Tennessee Titans, going over. Not really sure who that defender was to catch that game-winning touchdown in overtime. Crowd going wild. I just want to have that feeling again.
Yeah.
Can we have that feeling again? Because right now it just looks like the Titans are just stagnant. We don't know what we're really doing. But again, I'm excited for the future.
Hey, and let's talk about Marcus Mariota. The game that he had filled in for Jaden Daniels. He looked nice.
Yeah, it's just like right now we're just looking on the couch and we're just like that proud parent because we're seeing Derrick Henry about to break the rushing yard for this season. We see Marcus Mariota coming in from the bench going over 200 yards.
Seeing AJ Brown going crazy.
AJ Brown, he's just doing AJ things, even coming back from an injury. It's just like, man, what a time.
Even Elijah Molden is going crazy right now.
He's doing well too. It's like, dang, we did that. We did that.
We developed them and let them go.
Develop and let them
go. Hey,
but we can't focus on the past. We got to focus on our future. And so what we're going to do is we'll probably cover the Lions game, some keys to the game still. We'll probably have our predictions for NFL games as well. We're going to see exactly who's playing who. Maybe you go ahead and give you some fantasy tips because in one of my leagues, I am 6-1. I am the number one person to beat. So maybe I'll give you some tips to help you win. In another league, I am 1-6. So I'll that's just letting you know. But yeah, we'll give you some tips and some keys to the game. Your thoughts, Trey?
Let me just tell you, I want to brag real quick. You bragged on your fantasy team. I'm 7-1 in one of them.
All right.
And I just want to read off my roster real quick, if that's fine with the chat. I just want to brag a little bit. We got Jordan Love at quarterback, Alvin Kamara, Kenneth Walker, Jamar Chase, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Trey McBride, Devon A-Chain. On the bench, we got Jawan Jennings because, Brandon Ayuk is hurt and Debo is in the hospital. Hope he has a healthy recovery. But also, we got Cole Kmet, Lad McConkey, Michael Pittman, Calvin Ridley, and last but not least, Brian Thomas Jr. That was my steal of the draft.
That is a steal.
That was my steal of the draft. He said, no, you just got to know how to trade at the beginning of the year. I sent like 3 trades out at the beginning of the year. Like, hey, you just got to know how to finesse them. Finesse them at the beginning of the year and just hope for the best. We're 7-1 now.
Then also make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We are almost at 40 subscribers. I told you we're going to do a little raffle, a little drawing once we get to 50 subscribers. So we appreciate you tuning in. Go ahead, share it. Keep in touch with us because we may move to Facebook as well. So we're looking to do that. Also, we may venture off into some other platforms as well. So we'll look into that. But yeah, make sure you comment, subscribe, share it with someone. We appreciate all the love and support. But yeah, that's all I got, Trey. Any last thoughts? Any last words?
Just it might not be too early to start thinking about the draft. That's what Rand Carthon knows best. That's what our draft picks have been producing the most amount. Let's just get through the rest of the season, get to the draft, start over next year.
Well, that is all the time that we have. Again, the Right Titans podcast. I'm Jay Maul.
Trick or Trey.
Tighten up. Peace.
I knew this would happen someday. You can ask my day one day. Cloudy days turn to sun rays. Only way to way up way. Know my way.